Hey y'all, what's going on? Today has been a day. Okay, so give me a second. I'm getting it started with y'all. How y'all doing? Make sure y'all give me a heart and a thumbs up when you get in here. Let me turn all my phones and stuff off. Hold on. I got this new phone and I don't know how to do it. Um, 1 second. Nobody know I'm back doing the show yet, so everybody text me. The first one, yes. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? I feel so good to see y'all. I'm just trying to get everything together. I'm trying to see where we at right now. Let me know if you can hear me. Oh my goodness, y'all, today was a day. And you know how every time you're getting ready to do something, you ever have one of those days when you get ready to do something and it seems like as soon as you get ready to do something, everything happens. Yeah, it was one of those days. Okay. So share the show for me. Share the show for me. Okay. When we get here tonight. Um, I don't even know what they're talking about right now. Oh, okay. So say hi to me in the comments when you get here. So like I said, today was just a day. I'm trying to get everything together. Y'all, it really feels like I never did this before. No, seriously, because I have not been in here. Well, I've been hanging out on. Where's my other screen? Like, look, my screen that went out and everything. It's just. Oh, okay, there we go. I have been hanging out and stuff, but I have been on TikTok and things like that. So I can do TikTok with my eyes closed, but it almost feels like if you don't use it, you will lose it. Okay, and that's how I'm feeling today. So I have to really, because I've been on. I don't want to say a hiatus because I don't like that word, but I have been resting, replenishing, resting, and reflecting, and doing a lot of that stuff that people don't be wanting to do. I do it all the time, but I hardly ever do it when it comes to the show. So say hi to me when we get here. So I'm trying to make sure that I have everything all set, and I don't see. Mm, oh hey Benita, you're here. Look, I'm over here doing it. Can you let me know? I don't know if it says that it's streaming to YouTube, but I don't know. I don't know. So I feel like I'm just now starting to do this. So what's going on with y'all? It is 2025. How has 2025 been for you guys? Also, my birthday tomorrow. Okay. So it's something like a big deal going on around here. That's another thing. My birthday is tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? What I tell y'all, 213, a star was born. Didn't I say that? And it's just so funny because a fun fact is this time on today, last year, I was recording and filming the video. So I'm trying to see y'all. I'm trying to see something. I'm trying to see if it went over to YouTube. If not, YouTube, we're gonna have to get you another day. If we didn't, if it's not live. But Benita, you can let me know if it's over there on YouTube or not. I'll know if it's on YouTube. Benita's my wonderful moderator. I don't know if it's on there. If you go over there and you send me a message in the comments, then I'll know it's streaming to you. It says that it is, but I don't know because I haven't been doing it. So what's new with you guys? What's new with you? I know what's new with me. I know the last time I came, we talked about oh, thank you, Trinity girl. I know the last time we was here, we talked about little Nazaya and all of them and how Earth was just so ghetto. We talked about that. What are we gonna get into today? Oh, okay. YouTube is working. Woo! I seen the comment. I see the comment. Hey, Marty T, thank you, thank you. I was over here like, child, is YouTube working or what are we doing? All right, so thank you. So, like I said, my birthday is tomorrow. That's right. So talk to me nice. But there's a lot of stuff that's going on, and I don't know why I say there's a lot of stuff going on. Like it's really a lot of stuff going on. I ain't got nothing going on, but I just like to say it's a lot of stuff going on. But when I look around, it seems like there is a lot of things going on around in America, and what's the latest? Okay, so y'all see my little tangent, and I don't even want to call it a tangent. I just like to give y'all a peek into my brain every now and then again when it comes to what goes on around the world. So a lot of the stuff was, oh hey, it's working, woohoo! Hey, Bonita girl, with a lot of stuff that's going on in the culture. So I was like, okay, we're gonna come here, we're gonna get into it. So first things first. So I for everybody who don't know, if you get a new phone, because as I learn things, I like to tell y'all, because we are doing this together. Share the show out and tag your peoples or whatever in the comments. Oh, let me do this. So what I learned today was that when you get a new phone, right? When you get a new phone, if you have an iPhone and you go to try to re-download everything, you can't download like TikTok and CapCut and all that is not available. I don't know if they said that, but I noticed that it wasn't. And I was in here and I was having a whole conniption all day. Okay. Thank you so much. YouTube is working fine. Thank you. And I had a whole conniption all day. So what I learned is that, hey, if you have if you get a new phone, you go to try to transfer the service over and all that, you can't get TikTok. So today, my daughter, we figured it out. So I ain't gonna say we, because I'm lying. My daughter figured out how to do it. So we had to change all the settings on the phone, put that we lived in Canada, all of this stuff. And as I'm doing it, y'all, I'm like, oh my God, I cannot believe we doing all of this for some TikTok. Okay. So I spent all day today while I was working because my new phone delivered. So for a birthday gift, I got the iPhone 16. You know what I mean? So now I got to keep everything up and see everything so I can know how everything is going on. Like I said, I just feel like it's time for me to come back. So I had to come back. Because clearly today, what I've learned is I'm starting to forget how to do stuff. I am forgetting how to do stuff. You ever have a moment like that where you like, Dad, you know how to do this, but then it feels like you don't know how to do this, so you don't even know if you know what you're doing. So that was one of the days. So if you get a new phone and you want to get your service over, yes, you will be able to get it. You will be able to get TikTok and all them apps and stuff like that again. But you have to change the regions, child. We had to set up an address in Canada. We had to change the phone number. Like it was so much. And I'm still waiting for things to transfer over on my phone. So I learned today that don't judge me when I tell y'all this, but I have 51,573 messages that have to transfer from this phone to this phone, and not even all of them have transferred over. So what I did learn today is that yes, if you do not have TikTok on your phone and you live in the US of A, you can get it back on your phone. You just gotta go through a whole bunch. So shout outs to having a child that got patience, okay? Because I didn't have no patience. I was going through. And I said, I can't believe that I'm doing all of this to download the TikTok app. But TikTok where I make my coin. So I'm like, I gotta download this. I gotta get it. We gotta get it. So shout outs to my daughter today for being the best daughter she could be today, because she got my phone back together. And now people are paying her as we speak to download TikTok to their phone and set it up so that they can be back on TikTok. So it all comes together in a full circle moment. She helped me. She did hers. Now she's making a coin. See that? So on top of that, what else is going on in the world today? And I'm just gonna keep saying this because my birthday tomorrow. And yes, I'm gonna post my little Cash App. Matter of fact, the Cash App is floating right there. If you want to send your girl an early birthday gift, that is fine. Because I'm like, you know what? I do everything when we do our donations and our churches. You know, I post my birthday once a year, just like Beyonce does. It seems like every year around income tax time, Beyonce has a concert. And my friend sent me the information because they like Beyonce. And I looked on y'all. One of the tickets is like $1,500. I said, see, I don't like Beyonce because Beyonce is a capitalist. I don't like it. I don't like nothing about it. It seemed like every time, but you know what too? I'm dying to see how many people gonna go to this concert. I'm dying to see how many people are going to the concert. I'm trying to see how fast the concerts sell out because everybody around the world is talking about how they don't have no money. But when it comes to Beyonce, people got a couple coins. So we gonna see. How y'all feel about that? We're gonna see just what it is, how it goes, and what Beyonce did. So Miss KB. Hi. Oh, yes, YouTube. Thank you guys. YouTube. Where y'all been? Your girl is back. It's been a minute. Thank you for the lovely flowers. Miss KB. So we have some new businesses that we are affiliated with. And of course, we still have the ones that we've been with. We have Renew You Body Butter. Y'all know we already had Renew You Body Butter. Okay. Now we are also with Ratine. Okay. Ratine's Boots. But if you follow me on TikTok, you see all that on TikTok. And now we have Defense 360 Maryland, where you can get your license to carry, you know, and your HQL, and your CCW, and your LMNOP. So you can get all of those things. So right now, if you do not have your permits or anything like that, they are running a great special right now. It is the Candy Coated Secrets Guns and Roses special. Yeah, you'll probably see the flyer floating around. We'll be posting that again, some more, because right now you'll get 2 class usually, like you get 2 for 1, 2 for the price of 1. Just for the month of February, spreading love. So if you present the flyer or you call Eric at Defense 360 when you schedule it and just let them know that you're coming from Candy Coated, that will be appreciated. You go ahead, you do that, and you will be able to get the special that's running right now for $350. So by the time we come back, y'all, I'm gonna be able to just click the button and let the thing do what it do like I normally do. I can't do it today because I gotta re up. So we still have Uncle Steve Mumbo sauce. So when I was out in the grocery store a few weeks ago, I was super excited. I was talking about it on TikTok. I was super excited, and Uncle Steve Mumbo sauce. Y'all remember Uncle Steve Mumbo sauce? Y'all can get it from the store. Y'all can get it from me. I was just shopping and I saw him in the store, his sauce in the store. So that was super, 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 super dope. And I was excited to see that because I will say that along this entrepreneur journey, for a lot of the people that I've met along the way, it's always great. And it brings me joy to see them doing things and, excelling. Then, we have Shamrock Liquors with Randy. Shamrock Liquors is the only Black-owned liquor store in Baltimore off of Bel Air Road. So I'm super, super excited and happy for Randy at Shamrock Liquors. If you go on Instagram, they are over there. If you go to the store, you let him know that you're coming from Candy Coated, or let the manager know that's in the store that you're coming from Candy Coated. It's like one big circle. We all help one another and expand and grow. And what else we got going on? I feel like I'm missing something. Tell me what's been going on with you guys. What's been going on with you? While I'm thinking of what else I want to update you guys on. Oh, I want to shout out my sister, Octavia Flavors, okay? She was able to put these in bald head, small head, okay? I'm super excited. Now, y'all know I love me some Passion Twists, okay? I'm super excited. I love my Passion Twists because what? I decided to let my hair grow back, okay? Yes, I did. And I am learning why I chose to be bald. for so long. But outside of that, shout outs to her for getting me right, because I don't know what's going on. I was feeling like, it always seems like when you have like short hair, and I understand everybody can't grip hair. So at first I was telling everybody, I was like, I'm looking for a mom who has a bald head daughter. And the reason why, and everybody was laughing at me like, what? I'm like, listen, because everybody I know that had daughters that didn't really have no hair, they always had their baby hair braided. Okay. And they did it themselves. They either know the tricks, what to do. They didn't go to the African shop. So I was like, oh my goodness, I cannot believe that I am about to have to go to the Africans for my hair. I don't want to do that. They're going to grip it too tight. They might, and I found some, but it's like a 24-hour braiding shop, but it's in like Beltsville or something, or Bethesda, wherever it is. It's only like an hour away. And I was going to go there. So I was like, oh my gosh, no, I just need to find a mother that got a bald head daughter, I really need to find one, because then I'll be able to get my hair done. So I was like, I do not want to have to go over to the Africans. So lo and behold, my sister, she don't have a bald head daughter, but she's a gripper, So she was like, I can braid your hair. I can do whatever you want me to do to it. So I was like, woo, saved by the bell, because I was super, super, super excited. And my last resort was going to be to go all the way to South Carolina, because this girl on Instagram in South Carolina, she do all the little bald head babies' hair. But I hadn't seen her on my page in a while. So, and she really needs to do their hair. She really can grip their hair. I mean, and these babies just have like this much hair, and it doesn't hurt and all of that. Like, look, I don't know if it doesn't hurt, but the babies don't be crying. Like, she records live while they're doing it. The babies don't be crying. They just get a little fidgety. And she just was talking about how, like, you don't have to use a lot of tension, this, that, and the third. And these babies' hair be looking good. You understand me? So I'm like, all right, I know somebody in the Black culture can do my hair. Needless to say, my sister was able to do it. So shout out to Octavia Flavors, y'all. And make sure y'all go hit her up. Every Thursday, she does deliveries with her cakes and stuff like that. I've even posted that too. I need some more of that mumbo sauce. My son just asked for it too. Oh, okay. Well, I'll give it to you. Okay. That sauce be hitting. Uncle Steve, mumbo sauce be hitting. It be hitting, you understand? So what else is going on? Okay, so I had posted, like I said earlier, like my thoughts in regards, because it was irritating me. I was saying everybody talk about all this stuff about the Super Bowl performance and what Kendrick did and what he didn't do. And I was just so amazed, right, by all the people that were breaking down everything. And I'm just was like, I wonder if you ask these same people some rational, logical things about what's going on in their lives or in the world, would they be able to have a conversation and give you a response? I came to the conclusion that they wouldn't, but that's just me. I don't know. They may have, but I was just like, damn, these are the things that we're worried about. Little Naziah is still missing. I feel like the aunt did it. What y'all feel like? I feel like the aunt did it. More and more stuff just keep coming out. And make sure you give me a heart and a thumbs up and you share the show, okay? But I feel like her aunt did it. I did. I feel like her little aunt did it. I feel like they knew that he was sleeping with her, and they were kind of like serving her up on a platter almost. You know what I mean? And it just seems like nobody was expecting for her to get pregnant. She got pregnant. And I don't believe that Jarvis unalived this little girl. What y'all think? Are y'all familiar with the story? Put it in the comment and let me know if you're familiar with the story. I don't believe that he unalived that little girl. I believe that her aunt did it. I do. I believe that her aunt did it, or maybe they all did it together, because it's just so many different dynamics that just keep coming up about this situation. Oh, hey, Sanera girl, how you been? How you doing? And it's just so many things that's coming up. I feel like Says, what are you talking about? So I'm talking about Naziah Harris, the little 12-year-old girl that ended up getting pregnant by her cousin's baby father. And well, yeah, which was her uncle. And she was pregnant. I think they said she was like 5 months pregnant. And she just vanished, and it's been like a year. So they just charged him with her murder or whatever. So I'm just like, I feel like that. Just listen to the testimony. I don't know what's going on with it. I wish I could be a fly on the wall on that trial. Because I definitely feel like that her aunt, okay, I feel like her aunt knew that he was sleeping with her. I feel like her aunt gave her to him, even the grandmother, and it's just an unfortunate, sad story that's going on right now. Hey, Andre, how you been? I really missed y'all. Hey, Shirley girl, I really missed y'all. And I feel like in that case, I do believe that the aunt they served this little girl up on the platter, because they would even call her, they would even call him for her and see if he still needs her and things like that. Oh my gosh. Hey, Joe. How have you been? I haven't seen you in forever either. Yes, I am back, and today was a day with me trying to get back, but girl, you had to rewind the footage for you to get into that. And I do. So what do y'all think? Are y'all familiar with the Naziah Harris case? And where you been? I haven't seen you in so long. You're so irky. Girl, I've been just chilling. I've been around, trying to get my mind right, just, chilling, losing weight. I am down, y'all. So I have been doing my weight loss thing, and it's moving. It's moving slowly, but it's moving. Amen. I was sick. I was sick like a week and a half or so ago. I was really, really sick, and I couldn't do anything. So I'm just now coming back to reality. Yes, my birthday is tomorrow. That's why I say, yes, I will be pinning my Cash App tomorrow. But guess what? If you want to give me an early Cash App gift, it is right there, Candy Code of Secrets, or you can Zelle me, PayPal me, or whatever. I only get one birthday, so I'm just super excited. I was just super excited because I was just saying that on this day last year, I was recording the music video, getting ready for the music video. Now I've been being a deadbeat. I'm gonna come get my son. I'm gonna come get my son, child. I missed 1 week, and now I'm a deadbeat. Lord, the family should be tried as accomplices if they allowed her to engage with him. So this is what I'm saying. Thank you, Sanera. This is what I'm saying. I don't want to go off of like what they were saying and stuff like that on the TikTok and things like that. But I feel the same way. The testimonies were all over the place. Now I'm interested to see how this is gonna go, because his trial is supposed to start the 7th of March or something. Oh, by the way, Tyler Perry needs to pay me, because Beauty and Black season 2 comes back March 6th. I want to know who was in that car. Are y'all even watching that show? Okay. I want to know who was in that car, who car blew up. I'm waiting for that. I also started watching this show called Harlem, which I'm going to get into next, because don't shoot the messenger, but I feel like Harlem is better than the show Insecure. I'm just saying. That's how I feel. Because we're gonna get into all of that. And I said the same thing. I said that the family should be arrested. Because I was listening to them, I was busted and disgusted listening to them. And she said that when she met him, she was 19. But now they're saying that she met him earlier than that and all those other things. And it just seems like the family just was okay with knowing that this little girl was sleeping with this man, letting them go up there and clear the shots. But I want to say, the part that kind of tripped me out was the part where he even asked his own kid if she wanted some DICK. Like, what? And she's only 9. Like, what? Remember, because she caught them, and he was like, you want to join and get some? So it just seems like all these women had babies with him, got into relationships with him, and from the story, Okay, now I want y'all. Now we about to let's be serious. And I want you to think about this. No judgment. You know, God forgives, right? Whomever you believe in, but I believe in God. Forgives, and He forgives everybody: criminals, murderers, pedophiles, rapists, all of this, right? But would you be able to be in a relationship with someone who was a pedophile, but they say they have changed? Like, oh, I prayed, I God, give me forgiveness. I like really think about this because I thought that everyone's answer would be no. But this story, which is a true story, which is all have been all over the media, all of them women said yes. You know what I'm saying? Like, when we really look at it in hindsight, I'm not lying, it's documented. All of those women, he was a pedophile. He had girlfriends. He even had a fiance. And according to them, and according to him, he disclosed that. I wish somebody else was on here that was keeping up with their whole case, because that's what I have been doing too for the last couple of months. Like, oh my God! Actually, my coworker is the one that put me on to it. Oh, okay. What's up, Eric? Y'all see, look, Defense 360 Maryland is in the building, you guys. Make sure you go shout them out. Go check them out. Get your license to carry. They going crazy around here. And wait a minute, and I ain't gonna lie. I went to the gun range with Defense 360 Maryland, and all them other people, you know, they was there. I said, I called my homeboy like, yo, it's like 5, 6 in the morning, and all these people, you know, are here. And he was like, yeah, they getting prepared. So I think we need to get prepared. Okay. I don't know what we get prepared for, but you better stay ready. Okay. And go ahead with Eric Gilliam to Defense 360 Maryland. Follow him on Instagram and hit him up, and go ahead and use the flyer, the Guns N' Roses flyer, so you can go get your license to carry and do all of that, so you can be legal out here in these streets and tote your gun responsibly. All right. No, because I have a teenager. So you wouldn't do it because you have a teenager? Oh. Oh, and Eric, make sure you put the information too, like your links and stuff in the comments as well. We'll be able to have all that coming soon. Yeah, no, because you have a teenager. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. That these women voluntarily got into relationships with him, right? Knowing that he had been convicted of being a pedophile. So I was like this. I love God, and I know that He can forgive everybody. And thank you for answering, boom, boom. But yo, I could not get into a relationship with a man knowing he was a pedophile. I can't do that. I can't do that. Like you said, you have a teenage daughter, right? You have a teenage daughter. I have an adult daughter. Speaking of that, I cannot believe my baby will be 21 next month. But moving on. And I am just like, I don't even introduce my daughter into dudes like that. So I am just trying to figure out, like, how low. No, let's wait a minute, y'all. Let's word this. Let's word this, because you know we gotta process this, y'all. We gotta process this, because you gotta watch what you say. And I ain't trying to figure nothing out. But I wouldn't want to know what it would be like to be in a relationship with somebody that you know was a known predator. She said, I cannot, because I am a victim. There is no way. Exactly. Oh, you are a victim, like you experienced it, or you're saying like they are a victim? And it was shown that he had been prosecuted and was still in prosecution. He gave a 4-year-old chlamydia, and I don't know what he did to the other girl, but I do know when they were 11, I do know that they said that his victim, the one that was 4, well, no, I don't want to say the one that was 4. This is what they said. They said 2 of his victims, the ones that he got convicted for, are now 11 and 20. He never unalived anybody. He never unalived anybody, right? So this is why with this case specifically, I feel like that the aunt did it, or he was pressured to do it, because he doesn't have a history of harming and killing. Well, he does harm them, but he doesn't have a history of killing his victims. This is why I don't believe he killed that little girl. Oh, I was going to say as a child. Oh, okay. Yeah, so it is like when you have those experiences, you are like, no, there is no way I'm going to do that. I can relate to all that as well. So it's just like, I am not about to voluntarily get into a relationship. He got into a relationship with women with kids. And I think his fiance, she said that he was always good around the kids. He was good with her children, never showed any signs. But I was curious if she had boys. They never asked her on the stand what were the sexes of her children. Ayana Sawyer is another case just like this. She was 16 and pregnant by her uncle that killed, and they still have not found her. Oh my God, really? I didn't hear that story. That is crazy. And this is what I'm saying. You do things, hey, you do things to people. You're doing something you ain't got no business doing. And because, and this is crazy, and I'm not trying to say this, and I'm not trying to make this seem like it's some advice, because I do not condone it at all. But isn't it crazy how, like, most of the time when you're in the middle of a crime, when you're doing something you ain't no business, or even if you're in a relationship and you're messing around, you're not thinking about getting caught, right? You don't wear protection and all these other things. But my thing is, if you are sleeping with somebody and you know you are a pedophile and you are doing this, and you know that you getting your rocks off inside of this person repeatedly, why wouldn't you wear a condom? Because it seems like even within this case right here and the Nazaria Harris, you kill me because you're doing something wrong and you got me pregnant. And when I process that out loud, I'm like, damn. So you don't have no business touching me anyway. You touching me, and I can't even process that you're not supposed to be touching me. So I then think it's okay, because remember, the aunt tried to say she was fast. She was fast. No, she wasn't fast. She that was a symptom, a side effect of her being affected, And I was like, oh, she was fast. We couldn't find her. We just thought she was getting some D. What? You're talking about your little 12-year-old niece. And she's sleeping with your man. So it just seems like that in that situation, it just says, so it was like, you're doing something you don't have no business doing, and you're not wearing protection, and you skiing off, and if you get me pregnant, you gonna kill me. And the sad part is the little girl, y'all know my nose be itching. I don't know why. My nose started itching out the blue. But then you're gonna kill me. But then in the little girl case, she was asking you for plan B and stuff so she could get rid of the baby and all of this. And instead of you, because you were working, because he was working, instead of him paying to get rid of the baby, right? Whoa, can they still can they still get abortions in Detroit or Michigan? I don't know. But you're working, you're grown. And it just this was heartbreaking because she was texting him saying, hey, I'm sick, I'm not feeling well. Hey, I might need a plan B. I might need that. And he would not do it. He ignored her for months. And so it's just like, yo, if you knew this, right? If you knew this, and you knew that you have a history of being a pedophile, and you could go back because you were out, not you are still out pending the last 2 cases you were on. Why wouldn't you? You know what I mean? And it's just like, but here we are today. True, because most rapists are caught because they left DNA behind. Exactly. And so this is why I feel like that this case went the way that it did. And I mean, I'm not there, but you know, everything happens for a reason. They say God says everything has a reason and there's a plan, and all of that, right? It was chains and stuff on their refrigerator and all that. Oh, and they had open CPS cases on the grandmother and them, right? And then you go to this case and then this happens. So it's like, oh my God. It's sad. But everything happens for a reason, they say, and God does everything the way he do, and only he knows why it goes the way it goes. But I believe that that even with this, the good thing, you know, because you got to try to find the positive in everything, right? Is that the day that he had her, everybody saw her with him last. So now there's so many witnesses that is like, no, she was with him on this day at this time. I saw it. This is what she had on. They came in the house. So I feel like those things went that way so that he would be caught and not be able to get away with it. You know what I mean? Because clearly he had been getting away with it. He did go to jail. He was convicted. He came home, but he kept on doing it again. He kept on doing it again. So I just feel like that, you know, I like to look at it like all of these things happen with this situation so that he would get caught and wouldn't ever be able to be released again. So, okay, so that was a little sad. And then the little baby London, that situation was sad. I don't really know. I didn't follow that. It's really hard for me to look at stuff like that. But I did, if you were like in my stories on Instagram, I did see the candlelight visual. I was around there at the candlelight visual. Like the lights are still on in the house. It looks like nobody has ever even been back to the house yet. Where the little 11-year-old girl in Middle River was killed by her mom. And you know, pink's my favorite color. And so it's like pink balloons, pink candles, pink everything all up front. And I'm like, whoa, this is just so heartbreaking. So I even would feel for the people who have to come out that live there, the neighbors right beside, because the whole fence and everything is filled with a bunch of balloons. The lights are still on in the house. It doesn't look like anybody has been back in the house. So it's just like so many cases are, you know, coming out where people are doing things to their kids that maybe this is an eye opener for, you know, the system. I feel like the social workers, I mean, people be like, well, you know, they overworked and underpaid in so many cases. Then y'all need to get a department and hire people to do follow-ups. I'm so sick of people making excuses. I'm so sick of people feeling like that there's nothing that can be done. Get into these meetings, you know, write up a proposal to the company, to the state, to the boss or something, and say, we need to hire somebody just to do the follow-ups or something. It can be done. Because even that case, according to them, the family was reporting what she was doing in the abuse, and these are the results. You know what I mean? It just seems like, damn, the systems that sit here to help the kids is not even helping the kids. You know, social workers need to do home visits. Yeah, I feel like they need to do pop-up home visits. Like, stop scheduling visits. So you think I'm not gonna have the kids dressed and sitting pretty and the food and the chains off the refrigerator door when you tell me you gonna come here at 3:30 on Tuesday the 15th? No, do pop-up visits. And it is just so heartbreaking. So that was very heartbreaking over these last couple of weeks, just watching all of this stuff play out. And it's just like, oh my goodness. And then we have the show Harlem. Do any of you guys here watch the show Harlem with Megan Good? I don't know the other actresses. With Megan Good or any of them like that. I feel like I said earlier, I feel like Harlem is better than Insecure. Um, I just discovered it. Apparently, this is going to be the last season. It's definitely a relatable show. It's a funny show, but if you watch the show, I feel like Megan Good does not deserve her baby daddy. She does not deserve Ian. Okay, do y'all watch that show? It's on Amazon Prime. I think it's 4 seasons. It's 4 seasons out now. But it's just like the things that go on today. All four of the women, they are successful. The one is trying to find her way. She's like a serial entrepreneur, trying to get it together. Boo Boo Kitty playing it from Empire. Boo Boo Kitty playing it. And I don't know, like I said, I don't know the other two actresses, but I just know Boo Boo Kitty and Megan Good. It's a really good show. Oh, Ian. Ian is the guy that looks like Drake that plays on P Valley, the security guard. So Diamond, he plays in it. He is actually in. Whoopi Goldberg is in it as well. It's a really good show. It follows the women. It talks about them. They just go through things in life, and the one Boo Boo Kitty, she looking for a man. She want a relationship. Oh, and y'all know I never can remember his name, but if you watch Queen Sugar or you seen Girls Trip, the guy that Jada Pinkett did the grapefruit technique on, he plays in it as well. He just surfaced. But it's a really good show. It's relatable, and what I will say, I was telling my friend about this show, and I was like, what I do like about this show, which seems to be different from the Tyler Perry, y'all gotta check it out, from the Tyler Perry Productions when it comes to Black shows, is that I liked how everybody like took accountability for their decisions, and I like how a few people chose themselves over a relationship, whether it was trying to, the one guy, I told y'all about him. He wanted her to be in like a poly thing. It was like he would marry her, put her in a house, give her children, be with her every day. But he was going to see some people on the side. Like he just didn't want a one relationship, but he did love her. He was in love with her, and he wanted to have her be his home base. She was considering it. She did consider it, but then she realized like this is not what I want to do. And even though she has money too. He had money. He has a big bag, and all that type of stuff, and could give her everything she wanted. She didn't choose to settle. She was like, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do this, because she met the girl and everything. And like it was a mess. I love that. Megan Good and her relationship, he really wants her, she wants him, but she's always on the fence. I feel like Anne should have left her alone and just walk away, but he then came and got herself together because she didn't have the baby. So I definitely like how when the scene came for it, where it was set up for him to cheat on his current girlfriend back with Megan Good, I liked how she said no, because she was like, she ain't want him to cheat on his little girlfriend, and told him to leave. Any other time in all the movies we see, what they do, they usually have them go through with the act. Do y'all watch Harlem? Do any of y'all watch Harlem? I'm like, y'all probably like, what is she talking about? But I like that. And then Ian's new girlfriend that he had, I can't think of her name, but she's played on a couple shows. She played on the show. She was also the mean little cheerleader on that cheerleading show that no longer came on. But anyway, but outside of that, and she was like, "Hey, I'm trying to do the relationship." Oh, not the new season. Up, spoiler alert! 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 But okay, so since you watch it, what you think about Megan Good and Ethan relationship? Camille and Ian. I feel like he should have left her alone. She's back and forth. She's a woman that doesn't know what she wants. One minute she wants him, they get there together. Then the next minute she going through her way she want to be free phase and figure out what's going on with life. And then um she interrupts to me like every relationship. Like he was about to get married. She interrupted that only for them to turn around and break up again because now she don't know if she want kids. Now she knew going into the relationship that he always wanted children. They had been together for a while. He wanted kids. He wanted a family thing. This is a black man that knows what he wants, which is another reason why I like the show. It shows, the black man in a different dynamic. Although it is some douchebags in there, but it shows the black man in a different dynamic. And he knows what he wants. So then they break up again. You said, I'm binge watching Harlem starting tomorrow. Please do. Because it's only 8 episodes in each season. And, he knows what he wants. And then like I said, she stopped the wedding to get back together. And now she like, then she went to do the fertility thing and found out her chances was low. So now she's like, yo, I don't think I want kids. And I know you really want to be a dad, so I don't want to hold you up. And I was with him when he was like, so we went through all of this. You stopped my wedding and all of this for us just not to be together again. And then when they broke up, they did what we all do. Still going back there to get that poom poom. Still going to get that alligator tail. So she's still getting the alligator tail. He getting the poom poom. But he ended up meeting somebody. And I did appreciate that when he met somebody, he stopped dealing with her. She started acting crazy, but not too crazy. But she definitely did some stuff she ain't had no business doing. Like, girl, popping up at the man's house and all that. Like, girl, you don't want to say to Charlie you ain't want to be with him. Needless to say, I'm over Camille and Ian's relationship. But now they're like back together again. It's just chaos, But he really loves her. He really wants her. I give him credit though. He did try to move on. Like he was not sitting around waiting for her. And she was like, damn, 2 months? We don't even broke up 2 months and you already got somebody else? He was like, yeah, but the person I met knows what she wants. And he had knew the girl from like childhood or something like that. So, I like it because I guess it's too because like, when you watch a show when you're older and you learn some things when you're wiser, you get to see it from a different perspective. And I was like, So I really appreciate it. I don't even know who do the show. My sister is the one who told me to watch the show. And I was like, damn. She was like, you don't like it, watch it. It's really good. It's really good. But I love whoever wrote this show. Even though it sprinkles real life in there, it does show scenes where it's like morals, where the characters aren't just douchebags. Wouldn't you agree, Kimberly Diamond? They're not just douchebags. For the most part, every character knows exactly what they want. And then you got Angie. Angie irritates me. My sister and them, they like Angie. I can't stand Angie. She is annoying. I don't even know why she's on there. She's just a blower. Okay, she blows me. Every time she comes on, she blows me. But I guess she's supposed to be like the ghetto ratchet friend or something with a twist. She blows me though. Oh, and Whitley plays in it. She's Boo Boo Kitty's mom. But it's just those things like that. I really like the show. It touches. It definitely hits home. It's definitely relatable. People can relate to it. It's understanding. You can understand it, and all of those things. I recommend this show. And like I told my friend, because my friend would be going back and forth about it. because they wanted me to watch Insecure, and I finally watched it like a few years ago. And Insecure was good, but I didn't like how Insecure was the typical show, was the typical thing. I feel like a lot of the shows, what y'all think about the shows that's out now? Let me know. Because I feel like a lot of the shows always show a successful woman and maybe a successful man, right? And it just seems like that when they break up and they get back together, the man always comes back with baggage. They start out with no children, they get back together. Now he has a kid, and now she's choosing to be a stepmom and do all of that. And I that's what I didn't like about Insecure. I didn't like how Lawrence got back with her. She cheated. The difference on that show was, I don't even know her name, but Issa Rae cheated on Lawrence and told him about it. And got caught up. And then they split up, and then he tried to do his thing. Then he went through his little whole phase, and they ended up getting back together later on. So I didn't like that about that show. How it was just like she was just sleeping with all these guys and trying to figure it out, and met people that wanted to be with her and didn't want to be like, it just was too much. It was just too much. But Harlem to me seems, even though they both are like realistic, Harlem to me, I believe, seems a little more realistic for me because the characters seem to have a moral compass and some principles. And they were, except for the one girl, the lesbian couple, because she's a nuisance, but she's coming around. Oh, Robin Givens is in it too. But outside of that character of her, they all have like a moral compass, and they're all like being honest with the people that they meet. That's what I do like about it. It's not a show where it's like everybody showed up lying, hiding who they are, what they doing. I don't think that I don't think that Harlem does that. I have not seen one lie on Harlem where people lied. Which one? She is Erky. Who? Which one? Who? Camille? Camille Erky? So it's like they definitely have more morals. And I was telling my sister, I was like, Tyler Perry need to take a page out of this person's book and do a movie, something in this way. Because it was just so different. It was just so different. Oh, the gay one. Yeah, she is. I don't even know her name. Let me see what her name is. She's very annoying. Girl, how about now she ran away from her whole family? Okay, so Megan Good is Camille. Jerry Johnson is Ty. That's her name, Ty. Jerry Johnson. She's annoying. Okay, so who all plays in it? Oh, Grace Byers. That's Quinn. That's Boo Boo Kitty. Shaniqua Shandi is Angie. Tyler, what is his name? Tyler Play is Ian. Sullivan Jones is Jameson. Whoopi Goldberg is Dr. Elise Pruitt. Luke Forbes is Mike. Jonathan Buke is Eric. Okay, Whitley. I think this is Whitley. Whitley is Patricia. Isn't that Patricia? Yeah, Patricia Gray. Jasmine Guy. Yes, she's in it. She's the mother. Isabella Benitez Santiago is Wani Feliz. She is like running for mayor. Who else might y'all know in there? Let me say, you say, yup, for real. I do like Aunt Tammy. That's Beverly Smith. She be going in on Megan Good. Okay, Logan Browning. Y'all know Logan Browning? Logan Browning, she played in, I'm going to tell you right now, because I actually like her. That's what it was. Remember the show Hit the Floor? She played in Hit the Floor. She played in Dear White People. That's where she was. She played in Meet the Browns. I knew she looked familiar. Yeah, she was on Meet the Browns. That's where she was at. But yeah, it's a really good show. So I think y'all should watch it so we could come back and discuss it. Sonera, I know you'll watch it. So we can come back and discuss it in more depth because there were some really good points there in the whole show. And I like it. I just like that for the first time for me, it's the first time in a long time that a Black TV show, all Black cast, for the most part, majority Black cast, where it wasn't this catching a man cheating on you. Like what you would say, Boom Boom and Shirley. Like, do you think it was a little different than the shows that they usually show? Before we get out of here, because Draco is going crazy. I feel like it's a little different. I feel like it's different from most of the shows that have been out or that Tyler Perry has done. But like I said, Beauty and the Black comes back on. It's another show that should be coming on soon. It's another show. Oh, you say yeah. Okay, so at least I know my brain is on the same frequency as somebody's brain out here in the world. It is. It's typical. You know what I mean? It's different. It's not a bunch of cheating and lying going on. And if anything, is a lot of they single and it's like, I'm gonna tell you all of that because you ain't asked all of that or something. It's relatable, it was real. Okay, you feel like it's real. Yeah, but I like how it's not a lot of cheating. Is there any cheating going on in that show? Nobody's getting cheated on in that show. Nobody, right? Nobody got cheated on in that show. Did they? Let me think. Y'all tell me if y'all seen it. Y'all can tell me. Did anybody get cheated on? Ty is just a freak ball. Ty didn't do cheating because Ty was single. Ty was always getting put in situations where it's like, girl, put a cap on that thing. She need to put a muzzle on her poom poom. her kitty cat keep meowing and purring too much. Yeah, no. So this is like the first show. Wait a minute, I don't want to speak too soon. I'm thinking. I'm sitting here trying to think as I tap. My other people watching that haven't watched it. Does anyone get cheated on this show? I don't think anybody gotten cheated on. That's gonna be my final answer. Nobody's gotten cheated on this show, and it's a show where everybody is, like I said, they knowing what they want, except for Megan Good, but everybody is working on bettering themselves. They have good careers. For the most part, they all know what they want, you know. But yeah, it's a really good show. I recommend it. I give it 10 stars. But what they just did, they dropped 5 and 6. So I think maybe this week they might drop 6, 7 and 8. Or because it's only 8 episodes, I'm wondering they might skip this week and release it next week. Because apparently this is supposed to be the last season. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little irritated, and I feel a way that this is the last season. This is supposed to be like the final season because it was good. I just discovered the show. Like Sonera said, she was gonna binge watch it. I binge watched it, and it's a really good show. I recommend it. I recommend watching it. I didn't know how I was gonna feel about it because I seen it before and was like, I don't feel like watching that with no Megan Good because I'm not a fan of Megan Good. Like Megan didn't do anything to me, but I just don't never like none of the characters she played. And then when Tyler Perry just had her in Divorced in Black, she irritated the hell out of me in that. So I'm like, I'm just not a fan. I didn't even like her. I didn't even like her in Eve's Bayou. And I didn't even like her in Friday. And she didn't even have a big part in Friday. She just was buying an ice cream cone at the ice cream truck from Big Worm. So think like a man, act like a lady, or whatever. I didn't even like her character in that because she got on my nerves when they went to Vegas with Zeke the Freak. I didn't like her character in that. So yeah, I'm not a fan of Megan Good as an actress. I don't know. Maybe she'll do another show and blow my mind because she irritates me on this show real bad. It's like, girl, I'm so glad for real. I'm so glad. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not a fan. She kind of, for me, she goes in the same category with Tia and Tamara. For me, it's like she's over there with them. It's Tia, Tamara, and Megan Good. Throw them over there, throw them over there, and then there's everybody else. Okay, it's like yeah. She probably irritated them all Franklin too. Probably. Probably. But then I heard there was a rumor. I don't know how true the rumor is. You know, God don't like gossip, but he loved the truth. Apparently they supposed to be trying to talk. Oh, let's see, I called myself I'm lying. That's T and Tamara. That's the one that got the other man. Especially since they are now divorced. Girl, yeah, I do think she got on his nerves. But oh, let me tell you this too. Do you believe the relationship with her and Jonathan Myers? And let me tell you why. You tell me, do y'all believe that relationship? And I'm gonna tell you why I don't believe in that relationship. And I could care less, but they just really do irritate me because, or maybe it's just Megan Good. Because Jonathan Myers, right? He looked like his breath stink. Like he just doesn't look. He looks like his morning breath is just horrible, right? I'm just being honest. He just like his morning breath is horrible. He also look like he is not the cleanest. He look like he's controlling. He gives that he has a really bad temper. And I'm not even talking about whatever happened with this girl. But moving on, I do not believe that him and Megan Good relationship is real. And it's crazy because it's always a little difficult for me to believe actors and actresses because that's what their job is. So they know how to play a part. They know how to make themselves cry. And when I was looking at Megan Good cry on Harlem this last episode, I instantly was like, oh, she was faking it. She cried, I kid you not. How she was crying on Harlem this last episode or the other one when she was real snotty and crying, that's exactly how she was crying when Jonathan Myers was giving his speech. And I'm so mad that I don't have everything set up because I will push play and let y'all judge it for yourselves. Hopefully, if I get everything together by next week, I can share it and show it with y'all. But I'm just like, this man, Jonathan Myers was with that lady. So look, right? Because I was telling my aunt this. How long? What? Because look, this ain't major to Myers' relationship. Where the... Y'all keeping up? Girl, leave her alone. No, I'm going to prove it. Because look, check this out. Oh, damn, John, I'm asking. What was the lady he was just in a domestic violence thing with? This thing that gave me his whole history of people he dated. Let me put in his domestic case. All right, y'all. Oh, okay. I call him Myers. His name is Jonathan Majors. That's how she cries. No. No, this right here. I don't know his name. We're going to call him Little Johnny. Because look, Google says Majors. This one says Myers. Who knows? Tomato, tomato. It all starts with an M. All right. So, because look, let's see this. Oh, he was split. It was a verdict to split him from Marvel Grace. Okay. He was in a relationship with the girl Grace. How long was he in a relationship with Grace? Okay. It's Majors. I call him Jonathan Myers. Look at me. Tell the truth, shame the devil. All right, yeah. Because look, right here says Myers too, but it's Majors, okay? I'm trying to figure out how long he was with this woman. How long was he with this woman? Let me see. Because I feel because there's a purpose to this. Because I believe Meagan Good was the woman that she heard on the phone or those text messages or something. Because I ain't keep up with this case either. And that's why she got in that car and they got the beefing. I do. I do. I do. I do. I swear. Ex-girlfriend. Ex-girlfriend. Why is this thing not trying to tell me how long they've been together? Jonathan Myers, ex-girlfriends, Grace Jerry. Drops assault and defamation lawsuit. He must have paid her. How long were they together? Hey, somebody who's Google. Mine is acting stupid. All right, so let's just guesstimate this. Because this says the lawsuit says the abuse began in 2021. Okay, so let me just go over that. So the abuse began in 2021, according to this article, right? And it extended through 2023. Okay, let's see. When did he get with Good Megan? John and Megan Good are engaged. They engaged. A couple who have been dating since. Okay. Y'all still here? Tap the screen so I know. So he got with Meagan Good in 2023. May of 2023. Oh, damn. He younger than her, too. Meagan Good, 43. And he 35. In 2023, he was 35. I guess she trying to be a cougar. All right. So they got together in 2023, May of 2023. The girlfriend. Ooh. Yo, what y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? Yeah. They got together. They were together from 2021 into 2023. Yeah, y'all. I believe I got to be right. So it looks like if this what I'm guessing before I go. He got with her. And I was like, how did they get into this relationship so fast? And they are all, he's Coretta, she's Coretta, he's Malcolm Martin, whatever, boom. They in love, Muhammad Ali, and the woo, 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 woo. I'm like, how is this all this in this relationship? And he was just in this relationship with this woman for a few years, maybe like 2-3 years. Oh, They met in 2021 when they was filming Ant-Man. And they dated for a few years, during which time he allegedly physically abused her more than once. So it looked like all of this went down in December-ish of 2023, September 2022. September 2022, he did that. August of 21, they met on the set of a Marvel movie. 2022, he assaulted her and didn't want her seeking medical attention, according to explosive text messages. 2023, they ended their relationship and he assaulted her in a car or something. So yeah, y'all, I'm telling y'all, he was creeping with Meagan Good. So it gets his ex in June. Video seems to support his claim that she assaulted him in March. She was arrested in October, but the charges were dropped. So they just had a hand problem with each other. Yeah, y'all. So I believe it. I believe Meagan Good and Jonathan Majors, she was his sneaky link. And they got together, and that lady didn't like it, and all hell broke loose. You know? And this is where they are today. Because I just could not fathom the thought that they had just gotten together, that they had just broke up with this lady for a couple months, and it was in such this serious relationship with Meagan Good. It was just not believable to me. And then when he was standing up there crying, snot all running down his nose, and she was right there crying too, as he was saying he loved her, all of that. And then remember they showed when Michael Ealy was like hugging her and how he was looking like, you know, that video was funny. So yeah, I don't know, you guys. That happened in December of 2023 when everything was going on. I don't know. I believe that Meagan Good was the chick he was cheating with. That's what I'm gonna say about that. Mm-hmm. I believe she was the chick he was cheating with. Just like that. She was the chick he was cheating with. And it came out and that girl went off and they got into it in that car. And I don't even know about the rest of the case, but I definitely knew that. I'm like, girl, ain't no way. Ain't no way you just in love with this man after he just got out of a relationship and y'all just been together for 2 months. But this was fun. Like I said, my birthday's tomorrow. You know, sharing is caring. Share the show. And I'm super excited. So I will talk to you guys next week, same time. And go check out all the businesses, all right? Because we got some new things going on. See you later, alligator.